We have discussed about the zeros. We will start with the sums. Question number 1. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Quadratic means it has degree 2. Polynomial x square plus 7x plus 2. How many zeros here it will be? And verify the relationship between between x zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial. Then now the polynomial is x square plus 7x plus 10. By middle term factor we get x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. That is the middle term splitting. We have got the two factors x plus 5 and x plus 2. To become to get the zero of the polynomial, that means the polynomial is equal to 0. That means it is that x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So that means x is equal to minus 5 and minus 2 are the zero of the polynomial. Understood? The sum of the zeros will be minus 5 minus 2, that is minus 7, and it is, that means minus 7 by 1 I can write, by 1. Therefore it is minus of minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. And the product of the zeros will be minus 5 into minus 2, that is equal to 10 by 1. This is, product is 10 and I can write by 1 because therefore the constant term, it is equal to constant term by the coefficient of x square. This is the relation between these are the relations between the coefficients and the zeros. May I repeat this? Because this is just the beginning. We will find the zero of this polynomial. How? It is, we have done the middle term splitting, x into x plus 5 into x plus 2. For getting the zero of the polynomial, x plus 5 is equal to, has to be 0 or x plus 2 has to be 0. Then it becomes a then it becomes the zero of the polynomial becomes. That means x is, it is minus 5 and minus 2. Therefore the zeros are, the value of the zeros are minus 5 minus 2. The sum of the zeros will be minus 5 minus 2, that is minus 7. Minus 7 by 1. So minus 7 can be written as minus 7 can be written as, that is minus of minus 7, that is plus of minus 7, this is minus 7. Therefore the coefficient minus the coefficient of x, that is minus and minus 7 will be, that is will be plus 7, and that is divided by the coefficient of x square. Again the product of the zeros is minus 5 into minus 2, that is 10 by 1. 10 is the constant here, 10 is the constant, and divided by coefficient of x square is 1. So it is this is the relation between, these are the relation between the coefficient and the zeros. Second example is that find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Second exercise, find the zero of the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Okay. Now here x square minus 2x minus 8 we can split into the middle term. Middle term is this, x square minus 4x, 4 2s are 8, 4x plus 2x minus 8. this become the factorize of this become x minus 4 and x plus 2. X plus 2. So the value of the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8 is will be implies that is this equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore zeros are 4 and minus 2. The sum of the zeros is equal to 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2. But that is, what is the theorem? That is minus of b divided by a, that is minus of b, that is minus, we have taken out the minus, and the b is my 2 here, minus 2, then divided by x squared is 1. Similarly, the product is 4 into minus 2 is equal to 8 into 1. Constant term, that is 8 is constant term, and minus into 8 and minus constant term divided by coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is 1. Here. That is question number 3. Exam. It is not example. It is the question number 3. We will all solve together. Now find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square minus 3 and verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficients. Okay. X square minus 3, it is a form of x square minus b square form that can be factorized in x minus root 3 and x plus root 3. Yes. Therefore, the value of the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3 are x minus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus root 3 is equal to 0. X minus root 3 is equal to 0. X plus root 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, the zeros are root 3 and minus root 3. Root 3 and minus root 3. So, the sum of the zeros will be minus root 3 plus of root 3. That is how much? That is 0. 0. That can be written as, what is the coefficient of x here? Coefficient of x is 0. That can be written as minus the coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. The product of the zeros will be minus root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. Minus root 3 into root 3 is equal to minus 3 divided by 1. That is minus constant term divided by coefficient of. Exercise 4. Find the quadratic polynomial where the sum of the zeros and the product of its zeros are minus 3 and 2 respectively. Solution. Let the quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c. So we have the sum of the roots will be alpha plus beta is equal to minus 3. Minus 3 can be written as minus 3 by 1 and product of the root is alpha beta, that is 2 by 1, that is c by a. This is then the quadratic polynomial. Therefore, the quadratic polynomial is k into x square plus 3x plus 2. X square plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Then where k is a real number. K is real. So the quadratic polynomial with the given condition is x square plus of 3x plus of 2, where where k is equal to 1. K is equal to 1.